I'm bored with the mainstream, watching the same familiar actors directed by the same familiar directors. I've just finished watching Ben Young's film Hounds of Love. Ben wrote and directed it. Thankfully, Ben's work is a million miles away from the basic and mainstream. Yet again, I'm drawn to Australian talent. I remember the original Wolf Creek, the film and the TV series, and the traumatic experience of the film Snowtown. Now, Hounds of Love is a difficult ride, and it's going to be a very hard watch for any parent. It shares the spotlight with Jennifer Lynch's unforgettable film Chained, and the disturbing Megan is Missing, and the powerful film Prisoners. Hounds of Love hypnotised me. It grabbed me by the throat and dragged me down its unpleasant spiral. The bleak look of the locations, its unbearable tension and sense of threat raised the speed of my beating heart. The opening scenes will make sure your concentration stays focused and nothing will be able to distract you from the film's tension. Hounds of Love is the perfect example of a film that deserves an Oscar, but unfortunately it will be neglected because of its subject. POV slow motion is used in such a creative way, and I'm sure it will influence other filmmakers. And when the track by Joy Division kicks in, it's pure emotional genius. I'm expecting this film to remain with me for some time. Its power to disturb is down to the fact that real life stories on the news are similar to the one in this film, and they're gonna happen again and again. Writer and director Ben Young has created a film experience that threw invisible punches into my face. My frustration, anger, sadness and rage surfaced, and I'm now emotionally drained. I'll never want to see this film again. It's a depressing and upsetting watch. The acting is so believable, which makes the ordeal even more difficult to witness. I've never seen these actors before, and all their performances are amazing. Hounds of Love is an important film, and it's left me wondering why every child is not microchipped. Expensive cars have trackers, why not children? If you decide to watch Hounds of Love, make sure you add your own star rating for it here at bleedingcritic.com, and be prepared. That good mood you're in before you watch it will be shattered. I'm Bleeding Critic. Here's an opportunity for new and existing horror talent. It's not about a competition. There's no fees. There's no self-congratulating judges. Submit your short horror film to me, and I'll film a special introduction. Then your film will join all the other short horror films on my interactive site. Your work will get the attention it deserves.
Share your horror memory.
Film yourself and talk about a moment from any recent or old horror film that disturbed you. I'll add your Twitter handle, then I'll load it up here to your horror memories page with everyone else. Send your clip to bleedingcritic@live.com. Horror therapy is when you talk about a moment from your real life that scared, terrified or disturbed you. Do you regret playing around in that cemetery when you were a teenager? And do you feel vulnerable when you think about that nightmare you had?
Your horror therapy session.
You want a true story, and I have a true story.
It was the most terrifying thing I had ever in my entire life felt.
I started getting the chills really, really bad. I was done. I just wanted to leave.
Send your horror therapy session film to bleedingcritic@live.com.